Hi everybody, welcome to a now rainy Florence. It's me, Dov, he's Vieri as always. We're coming to you live from Firenze because we've just obviously witnessed the funeral of Davide Astori. It was it was sad. I'll be
Very
honest
sad,
with you.
It's incredibly touching tribute from the city, citywide mourning, and obviously the club, the fans,
Players,
representatives from loads of clubs, pretty much all clubs in Serie A. The response was amazing, deservedly so for someone like Astori. We've said this many times, and the farewell has happened.
Yeah, it was very touching. Earlier on this morning, around 9:30, 9:45, there was a procession past the Artemio Franchi with I don't know what to call it, like the car with the casket. And there's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. Obviously, people lined the streets on either side to pay their respects to Davide Astori there, before then making their way to here.
Yeah, roughly 6,000 people gathered here in Piazza Santa Croce in front of the Basilica, where the funeral took place. Some fantastic speeches from the priest, from his brother, who struggled to even talk.
I think he got two lines out, and then he just voice broke, and that kind of set a lot of other people.
And then Milan Badil talking on behalf of the club, of the team, as his teammates. He ended with the anecdote of Astori was the first one to always turn the light on, and he was the clubs and the teams and the teammates' light. Yeah. And that's
it was touching.
Tearful, touching
really
moment for everybody, of course, involved. And then the fans started with the chanting, with the anthem of Fiorentina to say their goodbye.
It was really nice actually. I did like the way that the ultras were first at the side, and then kind of towards the end of the mass, they kind of moved to the back of the crowd, and then obviously when the casket was brought out, they kind of started waving their flags, set off purple smoke bombs, and obviously started singing the Fiorentina song. And it was hard. Normally I have loads of words to say, but I can't think of how to.
I think being right in the middle as well made it unbelievable, like real emotion.
It was very powerful. It was. Obviously, you being a Fiorentina fan, Vieri, obviously I can only imagine what it was like for the fans of the club to kind of be here, to see the captain of the club being kind of laid to rest as well.
Well, I mean, all we can really say is that it was a fitting farewell, a fitting goodbye for what Astori represented, what he gave to the city, what he received from the city of Florence, of course, his whole career, the national team, the other clubs, but the way he had linked up and.
Well, I think that was something that the priest said in his speech. It was one of one of the most touching parts of it. He was saying that, like, things he gave to Florence, and he's one of the people of Florence now after everything he kind of done for the city over these few years here.
Absolutely, and then of course we mentioned the brother and Milan Badil. Everyone said their goodbye, and of course now the city, the club, Italian football as a whole will have to move on, inevitably so, and that's of course to pay homage in the best possible way to Astori to finish off the season.
Yeah, and obviously people seen the tributes and the pictures, some that we put up on social media, but also kind of other ones you've seen in other places. Vieri put a scarf down as well, his own scarf, which obviously a very personal for him,
yeah.
one that people will be able to see as well. We'll go a bit serious now. Like, this is obviously kind of an event that kind of marks, I don't want to say the end, but kind of the mourning period is kind of almost over now. It's him laying to rest. Where do the club now go from here? Because we were discussing earlier on about who the captain's going to be. I think after the speech that Milan Badil gave, is that sermon? It was so emotional. I think he's kind of.
The feeling is he's going to take over.
Yeah.
Perhaps renew his contract. Obviously, his contract runs out in the summer, but the way he took that responsibility might seem to lead on to him taking over the captain's armband, and obviously it's difficult for the club and the team to have any sense in finishing off this season and the remaining games, but of course they're going to have to do it. They're going to honour the memory of Astori in the best possible way, and then turn over to a new chapter with the new season.
It certainly is a new chapter. I think it'd be very tough for them. I can only imagine what the players, the club, the directors, everybody kind of involved with Fiorentina are going through at the minute, and obviously everybody in the world of Calcio, Serie A, football, obviously support them and wish them all the best. And yeah, I don't literally I have no idea what else
Really,
we need to say.
Very little to add here, but it's been emotional, and well, ciao, grazie Davide.
Yeah.
Signore, io cerco non nascondermi il tuo volto. Il Signore è mia luce e mia salvezza. Sono certo di contemplare la bontà del Signore nella terra dei viventi. Spera nel Signore, sii forte, si rinsaldi il tuo cuore, spera nel Signore.